Good morning, caregiver. Sheldon here with your Monday Motivator. Have you ever lost your patience with someone and then later regretted it once you found out the whole story? If there's one value that's important to be a caregiver, it's patience. I heard a story once of a man who was riding a crowded city bus home from work, and at the next stop, a father and his 3 boys got on the bus. The father found the closest seat available, and with a distraught look on his face, he just began to stare out the window. No sooner that he sat down did his restless boys get up and begin to meander throughout the bus and pester all the passengers on board. Everyone looked over at the father, expecting him to do something about his mischievous boys, but there was no response. The man was trying to read the newspaper and was quickly becoming annoyed at the father and his irresponsibility and his lack of supervision. Without him seeing it coming, one of the young boys lunged at the newspaper he was reading, tearing it from his hands. Completely frustrated, the man thought, that is it. He had been patient enough throughout the trip, but something had to be done. And with an annoyed tone in his voice, he stood over the father and said, "Excuse me, sir, but your boys are disrupting the entire bus. Could you please do something about it?" The father looked up at the man with a blank stare and explained, "I'm so sorry. We've just come from the hospital where we've been with their mother all night long. And this morning she passed away, and I just don't know how I'm going to tell my boys." Wow. Can you imagine the regrets that man felt with his impatience? Have you ever lost your patience like this before and then regretted it? I don't know about you, but I lose my patience all the time over things I do not understand. But then, once I have the understanding of why that person is trying my patience, I often regret not keeping my cool. I think this is one of the reasons why the Apostle Paul tells us in Ephesians 4:2, always be humble and gentle. Be patient with each other. Make an allowance for each other's faults because of your love. You see, the key to having more patience in your life is through intentional humility. Intentional humility is willingly choosing to think of yourself less and instead choosing to love others more. I'll be honest, this is not my natural setting, as I really like to think about myself more than others. But I found that when I catch God first thing in the morning and ask Him to help me with this issue, my love and patience tank seems to be fuller than usual throughout the day. I seem to be able to catch myself earlier before losing my patience. So why not give it a try? It very well could save you from a lot of regrets. If you have any comments that you would like to share with me about today's Monday Motivator, please be sure to email me at smiles@chaplain.org. Hey caregivers, let's make it a great week as we live out Love the Verb.